I think we all know the place that we were in the hardest points of our lives. For me, that was the back of an Uber car coming back from a party in my first year of university. And this was a time in my life where I was really placing my identity, and I was being honestly just prideful of a lot of things in my life, whether it be the friends or the relationships or the grades or different things in my life. I was placing so much of my identity and worth in these things, and I found myself in the back of this Uber with all of this crushing down on me and falling apart, and realizing that the friends that I had weren't really true friends, and the relationships that I was investing in weren't really materializing to what I wanted them to be. And as I was sitting in the back of this Uber, I looked up to God, and I just spoke to him for the first time, like truly in my life. And I said, God, you are all that I have, and you are all that I want in this moment. Now, in the moment, I didn't feel anything spiritual within me. I didn't feel like a certain type of way. But looking back at this moment over 5 years ago, I can say that this was a moment in my life that truly transformed me to this day. And as I look back at this night, I think of John chapter 8, and I think of Jesus speaking to the woman who was caught in adultery. And Jesus says to her, I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will not walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. You know, pride is something that can be so gripping in our lives when we don't have any sort of community around us. This is what I felt in my early high school and university ages, is that pride had a stronghold on me, and I didn't even recognize it because other people weren't around me to call those things out or to point me back to Jesus. And so I think the biggest part of my faith journey has been actually getting involved in community and having people who are able to call these things out in me, and who I'm able to actually trust and to walk these things out with. I think that's been the biggest change in my life, to actually figuring out how to deal with pride, is surrounding myself with godly people and people who will always point me back to Jesus. I've seen what God has done throughout my whole life, and I just want that for other people. I want other people to realize the fullness of what God has for them. And I think, you know, what we are doing here at Base with our teams and our home bases, this is what church is all about, and this is what is going to truly like help you in your faith walk. And so I would just say that if you're thinking about joining a home base or a team, to definitely do it. This is important, and God wants this for you. And so yeah, I would just encourage you with that.